welcome back to my crafty corner. Okay, so we're back to embellish and finish up on our albums here. And what I've got going, I've already kind of started a little bit, but when you open the album, the tags in the belly bands want to fall out. So like when you turn your page, if you're not holding it, they do that. That's driving me insane. So I thought, okay, what can we do? Since I didn't use magnets and we already have our mats down, what can we do to, make a type of closure to help it to keep it from doing that? So this is kind of what I come up with here. So this is what I think I'm gonna do. All right, so I have some of the smaller doilies, and I think we're going to use those. That will incorporate that some more since we used it on the front cover. So that'll tie that in more. And I took a Sizzix Framelits scallop circle. It's the largest in that little set. And I cut that out of our solid papers. And I did this color, or I did it on all three. And so I'm going to score this. I'm not, let's see. Okay. So I kind of want it to lay like that on the top. So let's see, maybe from that to that. Okay, something like that maybe. And I'll explain it as we go to put it in the album. All right, so I think I'm going to go, as seeing where that lines up, I'm going to go from this here to this here. And I'm just going to score straight down like that. Okay. And then, let's see. And then this. And you could scoot it all the way down and leave it like that, or we can do it like that, however. And then the idea is to have this piece here set like so, so that, and it'll set like that. Okay, and then we can put a magnet here, and we're going to use the other half of the doily to cover that up, right? And then when this flips over, it'll close like that. And then we'll have it decorative with a doily on the top like that. So I think that's how I want to go. And we will do that on all three of the ones that have the belly bands, except, I just thought because, well, on this one and this one, because it has that flap, we can do that. Oh, but that's a bummer. Because I didn't think, I thought, oh yeah, I'll just do it on all three. Okay. I didn't think that's gonna cover up. Well, it doesn't have to be that big. Okay. Let's rethink it. Okay. For this one, that's what I'm gonna do. For this one, I'm still gonna do that. It just might look slightly different than this one, and we'll go through that. So the other one does not have a, oop, I went ahead and I embellished a little here. So cute. I didn't do that one on camera, but I will do the rest. I was just kind of playing around to see, and yeah. All right, so this one is just like this. And so it can fall that way. I don't think it's gonna really fall the other way. I think it's mainly gonna be out this way, because when you're looking, you know. And okay, so for this one, I don't know if I would like that. This one might have to get a little more creative with. Let me just use this one for now since it's kind of bent. And, oh yeah, see, that won't be, So for this one, I'm not sure yet what we can do. We could still keep that though and use that for something. Okay, so we'll put this one to the side. So pretty. Okay, put that one to the side for now and go ahead and get this one, work on it. Okay, so smaller side to the inside maybe. And I probably could have went in and like tried to lift that up and do all that, but I don't really want to do that. So I thought maybe this would work, and we can glue that down enough that that will not get caught. Should be fine. I like that. So I think we're gonna do that there, just like that. Now on this side, I might have to kind of dig in there and see if I can't at least place the metal piece. I may have to do the magnet in the top here so that we can, oh, see, now that's another, ooh, or no, instead of using this on this side, we'll just use a scrap piece of paper. Yeah, just use some paper and make that pretty. And then do it like that, so it covers that all the way up, and then we can maybe kind of get that up just enough to slide that the really flat thin piece in, put the magnet on this side. Okay, so that's the plan. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Let me move all of these pieces to the side. Probably end up doing the same thing on that other as well. Okay, so, all right, let me move this out of the way. And let me grab. Ooh. Okay, so we're probably gonna want to ink. Let me ink this first. Okay. Just a quick go around. Do that, because no, maybe not all of it was necessary, but oh well. You'll see that edge kind of get a little crazy with it. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Ooh, let's see. Do I want to go ahead and stick that down? That's gonna look, how's that gonna look? Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could just as easily try to lift that and put the thing and put the magnet here and make that work. Because then I think, how's that gonna look on that side? I mean, I guess when you have that like there and that on top, it's not gonna be, what do y'all think? I like how that looks though. I think that's gonna look really cute. And that's gonna give it some embellishment right there, right? Without having to cover up the really pretty paper. Okay. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stick this down. And I'm just gonna use the Fabri-Tac. And I'm gonna put the glue on the smallest side. Get it down there, okay. So, smallest side. Okay. And just try to get that as close in the middle as I can. And I'm gonna line this piece up here with that score line that's on this tab here, okay? So that looks pretty straight to me. Okay. And we're just gonna kind of try to pull that in the other way. I don't want glue seeping out and getting tags stuck. Okay. I think that's good. And I think, you know, we have enough that can sit like that. Yeah. All right. I really should have thought about this stuff before. All right. Okie doke. So, let me get my magnets and okay, magnets. One of those little pieces. Is that different? I think these are different. No, maybe not. No, okay. I just stuck those down in there. This is my little magnet holder, I guess is what you can call it. It's a gum case. And I just put pretty paper in it. It works. All right. Now, let's see. I think what we'll try to do is put this here on the inside. Like that. So I will put, I'm just gonna stick some score tape on that. On one side. Okay. So like so. All right. So let's see if we can do this. It might be easier to like put the, you know, we'll see. It might be easier to put the magnet under here, so then I'm not having to like lift as much. Okay, so maybe we'll see. No, okay. I don't want to go too far because I can kind of see how it's lifting that paper there. I don't like that. Okay. Okay, just okay. Now I got that stuck in there. Let's get. Oh me, better to just know this stuff the first time around. Okay, so let me try just a tad, and I mean like a tad bit further. Oh, I'm afraid that right there is getting, okay. Bingo, okay. That is good enough. That's gonna work. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put tape on this other side as well. That way, once it's in there and it is smashed down, I know that it's gonna stay. And yeah, maybe. All right. Maybe I can get it in there without having to use glue. Okay. Let's see. How well can we get it in? Woohoo! Okay, but see, you can see like where that paper is. Kind of lifted there. All right. So where did my magnet go? Ooh. Is it stuck to something? Where did it go? Okay, oh, there it is. All right. Now, let's say something like that. It's kind of to the edge, but I think I like it. Because I really did not get that thing centered, but that's okay. run 2 magnets, I guess. That's the edge. As long as it latches, I don't think that maybe it matters. Okay. Tape. All right, let's get us a little piece of tape. I don't know where it ends. Okay. Just a little square. Yeah. Okay. All right, we're gonna call it like that. And that got that pretty much center, and it's still, okay. Yeah, all right. Now, let's see. We know because I don't want to break that out again. And I kind of do want to use both sides of that doily, even though, yeah. So I think what we're going to do, I'm going to cut out this is 1 inch circle punch. Stick that on there. And then maybe place that on top of that. And if you do it like just right, you'll never know. You'll never know. Right. That sounds like a winner to me. Okay. Let's see. I wonder if let's see. Because we want it to stick down really well. Let me do this. Okay. I'm going to peel that up a little and stick that down on that side. And oh, I think I'm trying to make things more difficult than they need to be today. Okay. I'm just gonna, I can't do that because then I won't know where that's at. Will I? No. Okay. I was thinking something. Never mind. Oh my goodness. What's going on in my head today? We don't know. Chaos, apparently. Okay. So let's just take our scissors and trim around it. Because that's, you know. Wait. Okay. Because that sticky part's hard. So let's do it like this. that. We've already done that. Just line that up like that. And then let's see, can we? Let me get rid of that bit. And then well, what the, okay. Now, see, if I was smart, this is how I would have done it the first time. Okay. And we can line that up in there. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Okay. Made sense after all. And then, yeah, okay. Because I want that to go all the way to the edge. Glue probably would have worked so much better, but right. Okay, so after all of that, oh me, okay. I'm gonna peel that off. And let's see, because I want this to be like that. Okay. Okay. And see, now you never know. Even though I went around like around the world with it, I think we got it. All right, so now I'm just gonna use, if you wonder if I used, oh, I'm just gonna use this because I already got it out and started putting it on there. I'm just gonna go like on the mainest parts here. Kind of, I guess, spread it out as best I can on there. Not trying to be, okay. And I do have some seeping through, but that's okay. All right, so I'm just gonna line that up. And I'm gonna take a paper towel and kind of press that down. And we'll let that dry before we go closing it and stuff. And see, that's gonna bug me. Okay. And I did not ink that. I inked, like this one I didn't ink it either. I only inked like the back side because it's up against this edge. So I think that's okay. I'm not even gonna, yeah, and that's still thin enough that it's, you know, yeah, gonna be all right. And I can still be kind of trained to go, okay. So that one, there like that. I think I'm gonna go along this one and trim. Just a smidge off of that because it's like where I had folded it and it was creased and leaning up, something like that. All right. So that there. Okay. I'd have planned this ahead of time, I could have saved or thought of it ahead of time, but I was just sitting here getting ready to embellish some stuff, and I thought, yeah, what about that? Okay. Did I go up in that one? I hate it when it does that. It gets too much. You see that? Like too much stringing everywhere. Okay. And then like near enough along the edge. Okay. And line that up as best as we can as well. Yeah. And we can always add something else decorative to that. So make sure that ain't sticking to that. Yeah. Got glue all over me. Our kittens playing. All right. Clean that off, put that back, and there's one down. Okay. So I like that. I think that's cute. I think that's turned out cute. Let's see. All right. Now, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get the other one, everything already on it, ready to go. And then I'll show you what it looks like when we're finished with it. And then we'll go into some more of the embellishing. All right, so I'll be back in a moment to do that. All right, so we're back with the other part for the other album with this. I went ahead and I got some things together so that we can go ahead and get this one fixed. So what I did, because I was gonna try to do the same thing and, you know, take my tool and go under and do that. Well, this is what I did. Went under and right through. So that's not gonna work for this one. So this is what I decided to do instead. I have this label, circle label, which is just slightly larger than our little piece here. And the color of it goes pretty well with this paper. So we're gonna use this to cover that up. And this label is from Genevieve Designs. Let's see, I want to say these came out they're in the scrap journal kit. And you get like, I don't know if I showed these or not, and you get different colors. I really like this blue, but it's just not, it's supposed to be a teal color, but it's not like the color that we have. So you get small little rectangular ones, you get the round circles, the larger rectangular ones, and I don't think I have all of them printed, because you get smaller circles and some of the larger square ones, and then there's some tabs and just different ones. So this is just what I have, and these ones are on I had printed these on sticker paper. So these are just some that I already had printed that I had found when I was going through some stuff. So I thought we'd use that. Well, I think this color is going to go well with that. So, you know, that's, you know, mistakes, and that's cool. we're just going to go with that. So, all right. So before we put any of this down, I'm going to go ahead and attach this. I went ahead and inked this up. Didn't ink what I didn't need. And we'll go ahead and stick it down inside the album. All right. So yeah. All right. So we're just going to pull these out. Do the same that we did on the other. I think that's about as centered as it can get. And we'll just stick her down. All right. And let's see. I guess we could, to make the other, I mean, they don't have to be exactly the same, I guess, but like to make the other one kind of match this, we could take one of those labels and stick it under there so that it, you know, it looks like we intended it to be that way. And if we don't, it's, you know, it's still cool. It'll be all right. So, all right. So let me just slide this in here, lining the score line of this scallop circle up with the score line to that there. Before I press too hard, I am gonna stick this over. That closes good. Make sure. Yeah, okay. And then just stick that down. Can't believe I did that though. Just, oh my God. That's what I was afraid was gonna happen on the other one, and it worked pretty well, but I must have had more glue on this one, and it's okay. We'll call it, what, a happy accident. Like Bob Ross will say, it's just a happy accident. Okay. So, now that that's down like that, okay, don't like that. There we go. Super cute. All right, so then, there we go. All right, so we're gonna stick this. Now, I might actually stick some score tape on here just because I don't know how well this label paper is sticky wise. Because that's gonna have that magnet, so you know it could pull the paper up. So we'll just do that to add a little extra bit to it there. Okay. Like so. And of course we'll need it to the other side as well to stick to the album. Oh, okay. A little too far. Okay, that's good. And I'll just do 3. I don't know. I have a thing for 3s. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and stick it on the sticker paper first, and then, or stick it on the label first, and then stick it to the album. So let's go. It's supposed to like be, there we go. Yeah, okay. Don't really like that, having that band in it like that. Okay, let's go. So, place that as into the center as I can get it. And now I wonder if maybe I need to add, I think it'll be okay. And we'll just peel this off. Well, shoot. Yeah, okay, good. I'm still recording. Okay. All right, so then we're just gonna take this and let me get it this way so I can kind of see more. Maybe about the center. Ish. Like, what I'm afraid of though is that lip, like that being lifted up and that in there and it not stick, you know, it like raising this piece up. So before I stick that down, I'm actually gonna just take this glue and kind of squeeze just a little bit of it back under there. Like that. And it's gonna squish out. I know it's gonna squish out all over the place. Let me go. Right. And we'll just kind of, if you work that glue back and forth, it will come off. It's kind of like an eraser. It's kind of does it itself. Okay. Now I'm just gonna get some pieces off. Okay. So then we can go in with our label. And it's hard for me to get right up. Oh, I still feel like that's lifted some, but that's okay. Because I think we're gonna go. Ooh. It's slightly. Okay, so I'm gonna go kind of to the edge of the paper itself. Because I don't want. These cats are very vocal. Very vocal. Okay. Alright, I had rather it stick a little over this side than it, you know, be sticking out on this side. So, like that. Give it a good press. And then, yeah. So, alright, well, I didn't get the one piece together. I should have done that already, and I didn't. Alright. I'll get it right this time, though. Okay. Magnet. I keep losing the magnet. I kind of want it as far up possibly. That way then this piece is not like all wonky looking. So maybe like that. Yeah, okay, so let's just stick a piece of tape on that. Peel that off. Ooh, wrong way. Go that way. Let's see. Bingo. Right there. All right. And then we'll take a piece of is that a good it's a little off. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, if we do that one just right. And then, because I don't know what else I would use that for, right? So that we're not like cutting it all this, because we can use this for all kinds of different things even after we're finished with this album. Have cards and okay. So now let's get our piece of, all right, let me go ahead and do this one. Right. And I'm just gonna chunk that piece. Okay, and then I'm just gonna stick it on here. Cut that piece off. And then I'm just gonna take and oh, there's glue would have been just fine, but you know, it's whatever. Oh, I can't do it like that. Let's see. Let me do it like this, maybe. And stick that edge in there. And line that up inside that circle. Just like that. Okay. Okay. And then we'll take that again and just the only thing about that is the glue does, or the sticky from the tape, you don't want that to like, you know. So that's good. All right, just making sure. That's something else, I guess, to think about. I didn't think about that before, so. All right. So, didn't quite cut that end. All right. So, we got that. Now we have our piece here, just like before. And it's barely, but it will have that glue down to it there, so that's probably not gonna be as big a deal. Okay, so let me see, peel that. Okay, yeah. So even though you can still say that magnet like this, you're not going to when you put this piece down. And I didn't think about that. I probably should have like checked that out before. But that's gonna still hold it in place, so that's okay. And then we'll just go ahead and glue these pieces down, and we'll be finished with this part of it. And so you're getting the raw footage here. like, this is usually how I am when I craft all the time. I make mistakes all the time, and usually, you know, because like I said, sometimes I don't think it through before I put it down, and there we go. So it's too much on there. I hate that when it does that business like that, squeaking out and squeeching out. Okay, squeaking out. And I'm just gonna pop that down like that. And it's not exact, but it's close enough. Did I not? Okay. Gotta be careful, gotta be careful. Doing it. I don't think I got enough glue on that inside right there. Oh me, okay. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The crooked doily. You know what, let's just do that, and then you don't know. It's distressed. It's a distressed doily. There we go. All right. And then we'll do the one for this side. Hopefully with better luck than that side. I have glue bits and things. Okay. Like that. Like that. Okay. And then look at that. Because I should really put my cap back on there. I don't. Alright, so we're going to put the glue back on. Hopefully getting everything. I think last time I went up those little pieces like that. Always get it on the edge and not the circle around the top. Okay, so let's go. Stick this down. Try to get it as even as we can. Let's put that up before it starts really oozing. Alright, so got that one done. And yeah, and I don't really mind that so bad. It's kind of cute. I like the labels, so, and that's gonna save me from that grief of it being irritating. Okay. Now, let's see what that little circle would look like on the other one here. Okay. Back here, let's see. Ooh, now that one might look really cute. I already have that one cut out. Where is it at? Right here. With that color, that would look pretty. Don't even have to punch that one out again. All right, so let's go like that right there. And I'm just gonna stick it straight down because is it gonna be, I'm probably gonna have to go a little over with it too. Okay, so that's okay. Oop. It's not in the center though. Let me see if I can get it more lined up with that up there. Yeah, okay, I like that better. So we'll do it like that. And we can write a date or something like that on there. All right, so that one's done. All right, so I'm gonna figure out what we're gonna go to next and get it ready for that, and we'll be back. Okay, so I went through and I've gathered up some more things. Some of the stuff is parts of the things we already had in a previous video that I had showed. But I kind of added a few things more to it. And also, I was digging through my stash and I found these cute little chipboard chicken wire things, and I thought this would be so cute. And so what I did was, this is packaging. This is what it came out of. I actually had just 3 of these. It's the Dusty Attic. I don't know if you can still order this. I have no idea. I have had this in my stash for a while, so that's the number there. So if you go to that, you can find it if they still have it or something similar. So what I did was I went through and I used, let's see if I can grab it really quick. Okay, so what I used is the new Foundry Wax by Tim Holtz. It's a Distress Foundry Wax. And I used the sterling and I used some of the statue. And I don't really know how much of this you're gonna see, but mainly the sterling. You can see that on there, right? And some of the statue to kind of give it more of a, I guess, a rustic feel. But I think that that's gonna be super cute. And of course you put this on. I just did it with my finger, and then heat set that with your, your heat tool or your embossing tool, and there you go. And then it's on there. So cool. So we've got those, and of course we can like cut these up and just use bits and pieces of it. You don't have to use it just like that. Although it would have been cute to have it like in a frame or a shaker or something like that. But we have those. Okay. And then in our little packets that I had made, I added a few more things to those, some tags and some different things, because I had just purchased some of these things and I really wanted to use them, and I'm like, oh, but they're kind of too big, and then I was just like, but I really, really want to use them, so I'm making it work. All right, so here is what we got. So each one's pretty much the same, so I'll just show you this one. So I already had the little postcard things, the little small envelopes, and the little tags, and I did end up printing a few more sheets of these and cutting these out because I needed some more. So I think I ended up cutting up 2 sheets. 3 sheets has 4 each. So yeah. All right. And then I also went through and cut up some of these tags and the large postcards I really wanted to use these. I think they're so cute. I love them. So I had seen where in one of her releases that she just did, I think where she had used this in an album, or I was watching a video and I don't remember exactly which one, but she had, it had to be the latest one because she just came out with this. So she took the postcard, folded it in half, and then used it as like a photo, put little photo mats in there and used it like that. So I thought that was a really cute idea. And then that means I can also use those in this as well. And then I really love these jumbo labels. And so I cut those down. I cut this blue color here, this peachy color here, and then the green. And I'm gonna use those as well. And then of course the tags, these all come from, let's see if I can pull out what I've got going here, what I had. Let's see. Okay. So these are the other three that came out of that. And so I still got those. We did end up using a couple out of these rectangular ones. We had already used a couple of these circle ones, and then I ended up using some of the rectangular ones. And also I thought it would be cute to stamp the little rooster. This is from the Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous set that we're using. And I stamped it in the ground espresso, and I like that, but I thought, ooh, I wonder what it would look like in that speckled egg, and I really like it, so I used that as well. So used those. Ooh, I lost one. Okay. Okay, it wasn't in there good enough. Okay, there we go. And then this is like the large postcards cut down. That was one that was left on a sheet like that, so I just cut them down, folded them down the center, and you know, you have all those different ones to choose from. And I just chose the three that to me went with the ones that we already have. So I just picked the larger ones, and so I mean any of them would have looked great though. And then I cut down some of these bits and pieces here. Oh yeah, there's the other, what those look like, 4 to a page. And I think I cut down, no, I only cut down 2. Yeah, I only cut down 2 because I printed 4. So I still have these that we can use, or either I can use them in a different project. All right, so like this, let's see if there's anything else in there like it, and I'll kind of show you. They're not all exactly the same. So I did cut down one of the little ticket books like this one, and I don't know this one. I put it in here. So also, like say with this one, I ended up using a different, because I had this one and I like it, but it's just too long. And then I thought, okay, I'll fold it, but it's doing this weird thing, and I didn't like that either. So I thought, well, it's okay. I'll just cut down another little bag and it'll work. And so what I did is I cut it down, and I cut it out with the edges here. I cut with my pinking shears, and then I kind of just took my fingernail and just kind of roughed that up to make it look like, you know, it was more used and worn. And it's just printed on that copy paper just like the other ones. It's just out of that same set. So, and that can fit in there. And then I cut this one out, which is like this one. I mean, it's just like this one, except it doesn't have the bottom part here on it. And then I matted it with those photo mats, laid some of the paper in here, took those rectangular labels and stuck those on there just like that. So I went ahead and I stuck all that down because I wanted to see what it would look like, how cute it would be. I kind of wish this was on this side, but it's not, so it's fine. We're just going to use it like that. And that's just going to slip down in there like so. And then let's see. Let me put these back so I don't lose them. I'm trying to keep what I know is going in which book together. And then all we have to do is go through and like just add it in. So we have these tags here, like this. And then we have, what did I do with, yeah, we have some, well, my fingers won't work. We have some smaller tags like this. Now, I did not print on the back of any of these because my printer is causing me some trouble. I don't know what's wrong with it. I was printing. I had printed out a couple of things that I was gonna try, and they ended up being too big. They didn't work. So I was printing out that ticking the ticking pattern on there. And the first two came out black. The second one came out, like it started fading. You could tell it was turning brown. And I don't understand why it was doing that. My ink is good. It's supposed to be good. I mean, it's not showing that it's even half empty yet. So I'm just like, I don't know. I don't have a clue. So that, I even tried printing it like on just a black and white setting, and it was still doing that. So I've tried cleaning it. I piddled with that, and I was like, okay, whatever. So I did not mat the backs of those, but that's okay, because we can either lay that down and mat it on some of our pattern paper. I have some cut off pieces. I already have some that are cut out if I decide to do that, and it won't be no big thing. So, or you could just use it for, I mean, you could journal on there. It doesn't have to have anything on it if you don't want it to. So, all right, so we got that. Those, let's see. So this is one of those kits. You get all of this stuff together. You get these jumbo tickets, these little, I'm not sure what, slides. I think that's what those are supposed to be, like slides. Those are really cool. You get little ledger type book things. I cut out tags that are kind of like this. There was just a couple of sheets of those like this. And I just chose the size that I wanted. So, and then different little books. And my printer, I'm telling you, like, since I changed that print head, my printer, it just does not, it has these lines, and I can't do anything to fix that. I don't understand why it does that, because it wasn't doing that before. I mean, it might have done it a little, but not as bad, especially in the blue. At anything that's blue color, it just, I mean, I printed these and you can't tell it. I mean, maybe in the darker colors you can, but it's driving me nuts. So anyway, so I have those, and I still could go through and cut any of these out with the little tickets and things if we need to, if we decide to. All right, so I'm gonna put this stuff kind of to the side, and I'm gonna keep those photo mats right there kind of handy though, because we could possibly be needing those again. I keep dropping that one label. Well, okay. Sorry, I sound far away. Okay. So let me clip that up in there before it keeps falling out. And like I said, I still have these here that we can use. I don't have any of the large rectangular ones. I think all I have are these size. There's larger rectangular ones, I think. But I have these size ones here, and the smaller ones, and then the square ones. And of course I had printed all of these on the sticker or label paper, sticker paper. And so yeah. All right, so then we've got all of these. I'm trying to keep these together. I want to make me an ephemera holder. I have stuff to do it with now. I had to get me some vellum to use. I've been wanting to do one for a while, like how she did on her channel, Genevieve, that that created all this. I love her channel. one of my favorite creating YouTube channels ever. But so I want to make one of those. I probably need several. That way then when you do print these things out, you can have them all cut out and ready to go. Ready to go. All right. So I do have extra of these if we wanted to possibly go in and mat the backs of these. We can still do that. We don't have to have it printed on the back to do. I mean, you know, it's kind of a double use. I really like being able to print it because then you don't have to have it's not as thick. And of course, the more you add to it, the thicker it gets. So, but I still have those. I have the ticking and this wood pattern there, or plank, or however you want to call it. And then also we still have several of these little bags and tags. These all came out of the new set. So they're so cute. All right, and is that it? Maybe that is. It's kind of, all right. So we have those. Oh, okay, so we can put all of this stuff back together. And see what we're gonna do now. All right. I was debating whether or not I wanted to go through and do, if I wanted to do a video showing where I do every little single embellishing thing, because I think probably what I might do, or what I thought about doing, is just doing like what a process video. So like me just sitting here doing it and it go really fast and you just watch, you know, that way. I've not done that before. I don't know how to do that. I have to figure all that out, and I don't want to like just record and then not be able to edit it correct. So I've kind of procrastinated on that. That's why it's kind of taking me a little bit of time to get things done. Or we could have possibly a bunch more videos, but I'm kind of getting ready to, I want to, you know, kind of like wrap this one up and start on something different. So that's, I think, where I'm headed. All right. So I guess we'll just get started kind of going through, and because I mean, like I've got some of these things cut out. I really don't know exactly where I want to put them. I know, you know, that I want these in specific books, but then other than that, embellishing, I'm not really sure. So, oh, I will show you this though, because while I'm thinking about it, while I'm just showing things. Okay. So, you know how we had the flowers, because I want to do, you know, I want to make the outside of the box and the stuff like that really pretty. So I'm just going to put those to the side and get my scraps and things kind of picked up out of the way here. All right, so we had the pretty flowers. We have these, and here I'm taking them out so they don't glare up everything. Well, they're still in plastic, but all right, so we have these. And I thought, well, I really want some of the other color, you know, to go with it and that kind of thing. So here's what I did. I took out of my stash, I found a lot of white flowers, or cream color, light colored, and I sprayed them with the saltwater taffy ink and oxide inks sprays. Distress ink spray and oxide spray. And I think they're so pretty. All right, so these ones were already made like this. You know, they have their centers, they had all that stuff. So all I had to do was just put them in a box, spray them down, let them dry. And then I kind of did go over them a little bit with the ground espresso. And I like that, I guess, for a vintagey look, that's fine. But I don't really, I mean, they kind of do look a little dirty, I guess. And so I think the next time what I might do is coffee stain or tea stain them first. Or either you could spray with your, you know, like your vintage photo or some color like that of a light brown spray. Or I was just thinking coffee because it would be easy, I guess. And then color it and see how this color reacts over a darker color already. If that would even make a difference at all, I don't know. And so then I had these little ones right here. They were just the petals. I didn't cut these out or anything, even though I do like making my own flowers. But they were just, I think they're Prima. They're the little Prima flowers that you can buy and put together yourself. And so that's what I did. I sprayed them, and then I have these little stamen that I had bought, like, I don't know, I've had them for a while. I got a little thing here. I just bought this one that had a variety of different colors. And so I kind of used these brownish looking ones because I thought they probably went the best with this. So I used those. And all I did was like folded them over on themselves. Well, kind of like this. Okay. So I got up a few. I'm just going to use this mini to show you kind of what I'm talking about. Or you may know how to do this already. I don't. It's the first time I've ever used these types of things. So I just folded them over themselves like that. And then I kind of twisted this. I took my pokey tool, and these flowers, they actually have holes in the center of them already. Poked them through. Got my collage medium in the little bottle. And I put that on there, got it coated on the bottoms of those really good. And then I cut the excess off. I cut out a little 1-inch circle out of some white scrap paper I had laying around. And then just collaged that on there so that they're held and they're not going anywhere, right? They're so cute. So this one I used a lot more than I did on those two. It was harder getting that many through. So, and when you squish it, that collage medium, it kind of comes up through there a little bit, and that really holds it and makes them look cute. All right, so that's that. And I think some of them look a little bit maybe pinkier, but I'm okay. I think they're gonna go good. I think they're gonna go pretty decent. What do you think? I think so. Maybe even these. I think so. I think they look good. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these in there because I'm not doing with these right now. Just kind of let you know what I got going here. And of course, if you know you had flowers already that color, that would have been great. Or you know, you could, if you've got punches or different things like that, you can always, or dyes, you can always take your solids and cut them out that way. And that works just as well. All right, so let's just jump in, I guess. All right. I really don't know where it is I'm starting, and I hope to goodness that all of that was in frame somewhat. Okay, so let's go in and let's just decorate. Let's decorate the fronts of these. So, all right. I got these here, all the little chipboard pieces. And on this one, whoo, sorry, shaking y'all all over the place. All right. Which my camera thing is mounted to my table, so anytime the table shakes, it's gonna shake. All right. So this one is the chipboard elements, this happiness chipboard, and then the 2 hearts are chipboard. And then the flowers and the butterfly were actually from these little bits and pieces and the garden bits. And I just fussy cut out the white edge because I didn't want the white edge. So this is what I did for this one. I think that turned out super cute. Yeah. All right. So for this one, let's see. What do we want to go for on this? Because we've got these little things tucked in here. So we got fruit, flowers, fruit and flowers. Ooh, that could be cute right there. I think I'm going to kind of do them on all three, kind of do them the same, just with different types of elements maybe. And then of course we can still use the hearts on, you know, on those. We can still do hearts. Let's see. Well, what hearts have we got here? So it looks like the biggest one that we have is this color. And I'm not... Okay. Okay. All right, so I was recording, got a phone call, had to take that. All right, so I know I want this piece here. So let's see about... I have the stickers, and I like those. The only thing is that would be a little bit harder to cut the white edge around without sticking it on paper first and then doing all that jazz. Let's see. These are the same, and I don't know if... I don't guess it really matters. I pulled one out of which one and all that stuff. All right, let's see what we got. In here. That would be cute with that one. Barn, okay. That's pretty. I don't really like that too much on the white. Okay. Yeah. That one's pretty, but that is huge. That would kind of hang off, which would be pretty. But then I would be worried about it maybe getting... that's a lot to fussy cut around too. A lot more than this one, or who? Let's see. Oh, that one's big. All right. I kind of like, I kind of want to use a different. I like that. That's kind of, that's in there, so that would go. I think the, I don't know. Does it have to be like, something like that maybe? I mean, or we could do a fruit. We got some big fruits right here. We could do like a collage of those maybe. Vegetables, cows, pigs. Okay. I don't want to do the same flower that I did on the last one. I kind of want to do something different. And then we could do it with the hearts. And it don't have to be the chipboard heart. We can use the little sticker hearts as well. So let's see what we got here. The smaller ones would probably be easier to cut around if they have a white border than the the other ones would be. Let's see. What of the same? Not exactly. All the hearts are that check. They don't have any of that color. Okay. So I feel like another word is kind of pointless. Well, all right, let's see what we've got in this one. I mean, I like that. I do. So maybe, does that even really have to be? I mean, even if it hangs off some, that's okay. Well, I like the big one, but that's just too big, I feel like. And then the other pack there, it's the exact same as this one. Let's see what these are. We have little hearts and things in here, so let's see what all we got. Well, looks like but I don't really like, I guess it goes like that. I don't really like all that white. That's cute. So this is why it takes a while, because I'm just, you know, we've got letters, little different things here. Let's see. I like that. Farm Fresh, that's cute. But I kind of really like, I like that. Oh, I wonder if, I was thinking about using those little doilies, you know, the little dies that I had. Because we have a butterfly on there already, so we don't want to add another butterfly right there, I wouldn't think. That might not look right together. I mean, sometimes you just have to lay it down on there and see how it looks. See, I feel like I like that straight. Oh, let's see, how would a yellow one look? Because, I mean, I didn't really use, like, we have some yellow, you know, paper in there, and I didn't really use the yellow because yellow is just not my favoriteest color, so Of course, then this one would hang off, but that's okay. We could fix it to where it wouldn't. We could slide it over a little more. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay. So I think that's how we're gonna go. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, because I don't just keep going. Like, I'll stop the video and then start back up, and then I know how to, you know, get them all to go back together. I can do that part. So I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead while I'm off camera and trim those out. I'll go ahead and pick what I want for the inside front cover of the other one, and we'll see how that goes. And then I may go ahead as well and just pick out some other little, you know, things and have those wherever I want them to go, and kind of have that part maybe fixed out. And if I have it all ready to go, then we can just go in and I can adhere it down. Or either I thought about just going in, embellishing everything, and then coming back through and then just kind of like showing you what I did. And I may end up doing it that way, because I will sit here and I'll piddle around and it'll take me forever. And so I think that's probably what I'll do. Yeah. As you can tell, I'm kind of indecisive. I don't know if I want to do it this way or do it that way. And so I'm just, you know, we're just going to go with it. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to go through. I like that, seeing that through my monitor. And it's different too. Like, I can be thinking, no, I don't really like that. And then I walk away from it, or I'll either take a picture of it the way that I had it so that I can, you know, go back and look again and this and that and whatever. And a lot of times when I go back to it, because even on this one here, I wasn't quite sure about it. I was like, oh, I don't know if I really like it. But now, once I've went back and I really look at it, I really like it. I think it's cute. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think I'm going to just go through and get everything together. And I know I've said that, but I think I'm going to go ahead and get it all done as far as embellishing and all that stuff. Get all that stuff on there. And then just go back through and do a walkthrough of each album. And then as far as decorating the box, I may just decide kind of how I want things to go, and then do a video how I would do it. We'll see how that goes. So, all right. So I'm going to call this one done for now. I know I've just showed you a bunch of stuff and not really done a whole lot, but I think for me, I think it'll just be easier to do it this other way. And then, of course, you'll get to just see all the really pretty stuff, and I'll have to sit around and watch me decide what it is that I'm going to do. So, with that being said, I hope you liked this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and click that notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload another video. And thanks for watching. Bye.